I'm calling it right here, right now. This will be the game of the year, Car Mechanic Simulator 2014. I do love my simulation games, as you probably already know. You might have already seen a fair few videos of simulation games, but this seems like it definitely takes the cake in craziness. Car Mechanic Simulator. I actually got dodged by a car mechanic just the other week. I did crash my car, which probably isn't all that much of a surprise to you guys that have watched my Euro Truck Simulator videos with the way I drive. Let's go ahead and load up a new profile. Just call it Rob, because I can't be bothered typing all that much. And let's go play. I'm playing on the highest settings, 720p as well, so that's that. It seems like this is the progression of our garage over time, which is interesting. It seems like we unlock more and more things as time goes on, and then we get the endless game mode. Guess once we maybe unlock the last garage. But let's go ahead and start upgrading some cars. I did take down the first video of this because it wasn't the official release demo, so the game was rather poor. You couldn't really go through much of the tutorial, and it was very poorly written out as well. So anyways, welcome to the Car Mechanic Simulator 2014. In this tutorial, you will learn basics of the gameplay. You are in your first garage. It is the most basic garage in the game, but if your career progresses, you will unlock more professional garages with diagnostic path and chip tuning. Let's start from the basics. Okay, we can walk around. That's pretty rudimentary. Of course, walking around, what do you expect in a game? The game does look pretty good, and it runs very smoothly. I guess I would expect that on my new computer these days. It's looking quite good. Let's check out the date. It is... what is that month? I don't know any month that starts in G. Oh, wait, this is in Polish, isn't it? Because these guys are Polish developers. Grudzień. And that's what it is. I think Grudzień might be December. Alright. Because these guys are Polish developers, which is nice. My parents are Polish, so I know how to speak it. Anyways, I need to turn the radio on. Get some of those beats pumping. Tutorial. When you are close enough to perform an action in the game, an icon with description will appear. Item name, action name. Alright. So we're going to lift things up. Would love that music for a mechanic garage. What are we doing now? We're lifting this up. Oh, look at this. Oh, shit. I'd love to actually be on that thing while it actually lifts up. It will include our first basic tutorial. You know how to move around the garage and how to interact with equipment. It's time to start your job. Okay, let's go start our job. Hopefully, it's not going to be the same guy that we had in the demo who was a guy, but on the license it said that his gender was a female. Oh, this is actually different. There you go. They completely changed this around. So, your first customer has arrived. Job description and goals are listed in the repair order. You can always return here from quick menu under right mouse button. After completing all tasks, you can finish your job by stamping the form. Okay, so we've got the same jobs that we had before. Replace the front brake pads and check front brake discs. This should be pretty much just a one-stop shop. Okay, what do you want us to do? Tutorial. I wanted to actually have a closer look at that little clipboard, but okay, let's go on the computer. Grand Theft Auto 4 style. And alright, so we've got learning books. Okay. Oh wow, so we perform fast like this, so we can upgrade things quicker. I love games where you just progress and you grind through and then you get better and better at stuff. It's always very fun. Used car parts, which is what we need. Very cool. Got no idea what most of these parts are, but oh, power steering rack. That's what I needed to replace in my car. Although it cost me like $1,300 to get replaced. Good old Korean mechanic. And car parts. Okay, what's the difference between car parts? Can we change your URL? No, we can't. Alright, so I need to buy, I think, the brake discs. Wait, I think I really should check this out though, shouldn't I? Let's get out of here. And I think if we go menu, show you this. Alright, so we've got to replace front brake pads. Front brake pads it is. Let's see how short my memory lasts. Front brake pads. Front. So it probably will be in F. There's no F though. What about brake pads over here? brake discs, brake pads. All right, we'll take that. This is one brake pad, and it's sold out. Hopefully that's enough. Maybe I need to buy it from here as well. We'll buy a new one, buy another new one, buy another new one, and we'll buy another new one. All right, that's more than enough. Go to the first wheel to start disassembling. Remove wheel by unscrewing bolts, then remove brake caliper. Okay, that's what we are going to do. JPS. We can't actually access any of it. Oh, we've got like a DOS mode. Interesting. That might be a way that we can access cheats. But let's get out of here. And let's get into the insides of the car. Inspect this. Alright, you can perform 3 main actions in the mechanic mode. Disassemble, assemble, and examine parts conditions. Icons in the top right corner of your screen show which action is active. Alright. Alright, so we've already done most of this. Let's have a look. Start disassembling all of this. And I guess once we get through those learning books, we'll be able to do all of this a lot quicker, which will be great. So how do we remove this like that? Alright, so this is the brake caliper, which is... No, it's not. This is the brake disc, which is what we need to replace. Great, you disassembled old brake pads on one side. It is time to assemble new one. A new one or new ones? Because there's 2. There's one on either side. Switch to the assemble mode and place new brake pads. Oh, it seems like this is glowing red, so I'll take that off as well, because I don't want to do this over again. Okay, so now we've got to go to assemble mode, which we do this. Now we're in assemble mode. Okay. Put that on. All right, so we can choose which one we want. Very cool. Yeah, so I guess this must have been the used one. Oh, well, we bought 2 used ones, didn't we? Let's get the brand new spanking ones. Whatever, ain't fussed at all. I'm sure that money will come in handy. It is a bit finicky. There we go. Okay, one more thing. Do you remember the customer asked you to check his brake discs? Switch to the examine mode and check and select brake discs to perform examine. Okay. So we need to examine right here. This thing. Yeah, I think that's pretty decent still. So now what we need to do is we need to go back into assemble. Put that up, yep. With its bolts on, which are on the other side, which doesn't really make all that much sense to me. It'd be much easier if they were on this side, but I'll take it. Get the Genesis wheel in. Alright. I think we're good now with that wheel. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the other wheel. But what I'll do firstly is... Okay, so I think it's both wheels that we need to check out. It says it's repaired. Okay, I think we need to do this one then again. So let's go do this, inspect the wheel, disassemble everything. I'm sure I probably could be doing this much faster, but there's no point in rushing things if we have to repair things over and over again. That ain't no fun. So let's just switch to... Ooh, I don't want to do that. Get out of here, get out of here. Return to garage. What I wanted to do is right click so we can examine the condition of the brake disc, which is at 65%. And then we go to assemble modes. Install brake pads. Install another brake pad. Yeah, okay. That's all done and dusted. It'll be interesting to see what happens now. Okay. Are we celebrating victory? Ah, yes we are. Congratulations, you repaired your first car. Many more to come. If you want to finish current mission, you must open order form from quick menu and stamp the sheet. Ooh, looking forward to this stamping. We click it. There we go. So it's been stamped. Proceed to the next order. No, let's just make sure we've got everything down pat. I can't really read much of the repair order itself. Like, we can't go up and down or whatever, but I'll take it. So, repaired. Proceed to the next order. I don't know how many orders we have per garage. That'd be pretty interesting to see, but I'm glad that one worked out for us. It wasn't all that difficult, but still. So, it's an Asan Cougar. Year is 2011. Okay, vehicle identification number and all that jargon. What we want to have a look at is we've got to replace the air filter, oil filter, and fuel filter, which I've got no idea where they are, but I think they'd be at the front. So I got my filters replaced over a year ago. Replace them all again, please. Okay, I don't think those parts really need to be replaced all that much, but I don't think I'll have any of those parts like lying about. We can't really seem to pick them up though, can we? So let's access the computer. We've got $756, which I did waste a little bit on just random crap. But we need an air filter. What I'll do is air filter, oil and fuel. Oil and fuel. Fuel filter, didn't even check the price, and then oil filter is over here. Beautiful. Now, they're all at 100%, so let's go out over to the hood, open that up. I'm guessing, what's this? Oh no, that's just the wheel. Let's inspect the engine. Now, what is this? Air filter cover, okay. So, I think I've got to disassemble this bit. Nope. Oh, there we go. Okay, take that off. Take this off. Oh, God. This is a major project over here, folks. Feeling rather intimidated. Okay, we've got to unscrew this on the 4 sides. Thankfully, there's no nuts and bolts that we need to really muck around with all that much. So this is the air filter itself. Okay. That's a battery, plastic engine cover, throttle, engine block, gearbox, alternator, a San Cougar wheel, cylinder head cover. Oh, no, I don't want this. Can we move it around? Doesn't seem like we can move around all that much. Oil dipstick. Alright, very mature of me. Let's go. No, I don't want that. I want to go back in and we want to go assembly modes. Get the new air filter in. Put that in. Screw it all in. And then we got to go looking for the other parts. Are we going to get this little bit? Oh, there we go. Thought we might be running into a bit of a problem. Airflow tube. Okay. I don't think I really need... Oh, maybe I should just take some of this off and hope for the best. Let's check this out. Cylinder head cover, throttle. Alright, and then we can drop some oil in. Ah, we can even... Alright, we click it. That's pretty cool. Okay, I guess it's full now. Let's get out of here. Okay, what I want to do is assemble this back up. Okay, I think that's all done. Okay, that's that done. So let's get out of here, and I want to press this. Get the car up here, and maybe... Let's have a look at over here. Gearbox. Oil pan, gearbox. and the ABS and everything. I really need a much better understanding of how all of this works. Oh, here we go. This looks promising, whatever that thing is. Oil pan, gearbox. Let's have a look at what they're called. A fuel filter. So a fuel filter might be somewhere at the back, maybe? Who would know? Alternator, exhaust manifolds. I wish there was a bit of a help mode or something, because this is pretty embarrassing if we are that much of a noob that we don't understand these things. Power steering rack and everything. I think we just definitely need to go up there. I want to actually disassemble and all. Okay, so let's get out of here. Unless there's something around over here. Undercarriage. Fuel, oh, here we go. Fuel tank. Exhaust through pipe. Nope. Just ain't happening, I don't think. Alright, let's get out of here. And I'll bring the thing back down. Thankfully, it doesn't take all that long to get back down. So that's pretty good. There's nothing really that we can open up over here. We need to go underneath it. This car is very similar to my car, I gotta say. I got a little Ford Fiesta. Nothing special at all. Let's go open this up. What do we need to remove over here? I guess we can't remove the whole engine. Oh, this? No. I don't want to remove all that. But this is glowing, so it seems like it might be what we should do. The starter, let's take that off. We'll just take as many things off as we possibly can and just hope for the best. Seems like we've got to do something around over here. I don't want to take all the wheels off because that seems pointless. Oil level checked. Keep an oil between max and min. New oil has golden color while old one is black. Okay, so we do have good clean oil. That's at least a positive. Serpentine belt. Maybe we can take that off. Ah, here we go. What's this stuff? Water pump. Oh, belt tensioner. Idler pulley. Crankshaft pulley. Take all of this stuff off. I didn't need the water pump though, did I? It was an oil and fuel filter. Something tells me they won't be here. But I'm just going to take all this off in the hopes that it will work. Okay, can't take that off. Can take this off. Okay, what else is there to take off though? What's this? Oil filter cap. Ah, here we go. Oil filter. Alright, so that's the oil filter done. Well, and fuel filter next up. Ah. Alright, so let's go assemble all of this stuff back up. That means I gotta go back to the garage. Go out over here. Right click, assemble modes. Okay. I want the fresh oil filter. Everything back on. Alright, so this game's definitely much better than what it was when I first played it. It's great to see that it actually tells you what to do and all of that. The tutorial seems pretty good. Although, it's just my knowledge of car parts, which is vastly inferior, really. Which is the cause of much embarrassment. Okay. What else is there to add on? Oh, this. Serpentine belt. This should be about it, really, I think. Plastic engine cover. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that's about it, really. Getting nothing green coming out at me, so that's a good sign. Let's get out of here then. There's no fuel filter there or anything? No? Okay. Well, the fuel filter must be back here then. Let's just make sure this is updated. Yep. Okay. Let's go find where the fuel filter be. We want to go. Turn to garage. We want to go. Oh, there we go. What did that do? Oh, okay. So now we see the body again. Alright, I see how that works. Let's go to disassemble mode. And I don't want to remove the suspension or anything. Alright, let's get out of here. See which way they fill up the fuel. Usually be on this side. Nope. How does this car fill its fuel up? It's almost like they forgot about it. I mean, it'd have to be back here, right? And that's the only thing that I could imagine it being. So, let's get in here. I'm very close to giving up, though. Shock absorbers, suspension rings, more. I don't want to remove suspension because that seems really, really dumb. But we're gonna have to get to the fuel tank one way or another. Oh, here we go. No, that's a fuel pump. Looking for a fuel filter. There we go. On the side. Okay, so now what we want to do is assemble mode. Get the new one in. And that should be all good then. Let's click on repaired. Oh, car is incomplete. God damn. Alright. Well, I think I'll need to go into return to the garage, go over to, I think I'll bring it down. There must be some parts out over here, which we need to go ahead and fix up. Well, I'm not seeing what it is. Really could be anything though, eh? So we did remove a heck of a lot of things. I don't really think it's anything around here anymore. Seems like that's all good. It's not really giving us any tips or anything. Oh, something back here. That's what it might be. The starter. I guess you can't start without a starter though, can you? Yeah, no parts to assemble. Let's get out of here and let's finish the job. Yes. Beautiful. Took us a little while. Might have been a little bit lengthy, but I managed to do it. There we go. So we're going to perform a test drive and replace all the worn out parts. While I'm driving bumpy roads, I hear knocking from front wheels area. Check the car and replace worn out parts, please. Okay. It's interesting that we already know what the charge is going to be. But interesting. Okay, so we've got to replace all the worn out parts and perform a test drive. Well, that can wait until the next episode. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. This is a very interesting looking car as well. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little first look at the Car Mechanic Simulator 2014 game. I'm definitely going to enjoy playing this for a little while, especially because my computer plays this very, very smoothly. But until next time, guys, I'll see you later.